Welcome to 2K Sports in the NBA. I'm your host, Damon Bruce. Thursday Hoops. It's Chris Bosh and the Miami Heat going up against Kobe Bryant and the LA Lakers. And now to bring you all the action, let's get to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. I'll see you again at halftime.
Let it go.
And 2K Sports welcomes you to the NBA with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. We're glad you're aboard. It's Laker basketball at the Staples Center. Beautiful day outside. We are live in downtown Los Angeles. So here's Miami's starting group. Wade and LeBron are the wingmen. Chris Bosh and Udonis Haslem down low. And it's Chalmers in at the point. And for the Lakers, Kobe and Artest are the wingmen. Howe and Bynum to wing up the middle. And it's Fisher in at the one spot.
Well, a recent stat said that in the last 15 years, the Lakers are on average the best offense in the NBA. But in crunch time, ironically, they fall to around 12th best offensively. Not nearly as effective.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. Now here's Wade. And the shot counts. He's fouled. It's a chance for a three-point play. Going back to the Lakers, and they're let down as far as crunch time offense goes. Good point by you. Steve, you take it now. Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think Kobe's not the player that he once was. He's not as athletic. He's not as capable as he used to be getting shots off against any type of defense. And I think the rest of the guys maybe lost a little confidence in themselves as a result.
And here is Chalmers following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant. 5 on the clock. James. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers.
Boy, he just seems to score so easily. The game comes very simply to him.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I spoke briefly with Eric Spoelstra. When we talked about what they'll try to do on defense, he told me they're going to do everything they can to neutralize their opponent's high flyers, saying, quote, "We can't play above the rim like these guys, so we'll have to do our best to keep them away from the hoop. Gentlemen, easier said than done."
And as always, Doris, thank you. And the basket by Wade.
Little slow on the defensive rotation there.
Here's Kobe.
There was a lot of speculation last year about Dwayne Wade thinking of going to his hometown Chicago. But it turns out he was the guy orchestrating the big three in Miami.
And here's LeBron. Bosh will screen on Kobe. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. You're right, Clark, talking about Wade. Not a bad recruitment job, and even through 1 year. It's had its bumps worked out, Steve, and it's obviously flying very high with their finals appearance a season ago.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing. And what a job by Wade in recruiting a couple of stars to go along with him. And maybe someday he'll be a college recruiter at Marquette, his alma mater. We'll see. Red hot right out of the gates. 4 for 4 shooting.
It's a look. And Kobe the bucket with the assist by Gasol. Kobe's got 5 now. And Chalmers kicks to LeBron. Leads him in there. And the jam by Udonis Haslem.
That's one nice jam right there. I mean, make no mistakes. Just throw it down with both hands.
Good. Point. Took care of business simply and solidly. Now Gasol. Outside, Kobe. Here's Lyman. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Kobe's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Miami had such a turbulent season last year as far as the drama that surrounded that team. But they were consistent and steady on the road, and they ended up with the best away record in the Eastern Conference. And you're asking a lot out of your teammates to try to handle that pass. I don't like that decision at all.
Boy, that was a nice little finger roll to finish the play.
Defensively, you've got to commit a second defender because he's just destroying you right now.
Yeah, one-on-one, he's been a handful.
Second shot opportunity, and that comes with the assist by Derek Fisher. That's 10 points for Kobe Bryant.
What an incredible quarter he's on. He's unstoppable right now.
Chalmers with it. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Back to Miami. You know, Clark, road trips aren't easy when you're the villains of the NBA. And there's no doubt that wanted poster in the NBA has got a picture of that Miami threesome out there, huh?
I agree, no doubt about it. But I think that also helped them come together. You know, teams typically do a good job of bonding when they're on the road. That us against them mentality, nobody for you. And quite honestly, really good teams and players enjoy winning on the road more than they do even winning at home.
Now the dish to Howard. With the shot. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. Howard's got his first 2 points.
Man, they are just lighting him up from mid-range area.
You know, sometimes we forget about the value of the mid-range or in-between games. This team has made 8 of their last 10 with that shot, the in-between shot.
Good team play there. You move the ball until you find the right shot for the right person.
They're a well-oiled machine, Steve. I mean, working extremely well. As a cohesive unit, every pass delivered on time and on target. A lot of ball movement and player movement. It's a thing of beauty.
From 20 feet out, and Kobe the bucket with the assist by Gasol. That's 12 points for Kobe Bryant. On the wing to Wade. Now Haslem inside. Wade passes to Howard. Jones dishes to Chalmers. The feed to Wade. And the foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, don't give up anything for free. I like that. Send him to the line.
Yeah, they don't want to sit back and watch you lay it in. I mean, make them earn it. Make them earn it. Don't give up anything easy.
Here's what Miami's run with right now. Ilgauskas has checked in for Haslem. Wash comes in for Juwan Howard. And it's LeBron in for James Jones. The Lakers trade. Inside to Gasol. Takes it up. It's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got his 6th assist on the night. And Miami has possession. Kobe with the steal. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
I'm amazed he still was able to get that shot to go despite the contact.
Boy, Steve, I love the body control that you saw there. I mean, able to follow through as he was being hit.
Throws up the alley-oop.
Wonderful, unspoken communication that time between two teammates.
Boy, Steve, the timing was ideal.
Well, a difficult play. Made to look easy.
Good if it goes. Fisher. No good. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Lakers lead by 1.
Yeah, this team played an excellent first quarter offensively, moving the ball and getting a good flow to their offense. That's why you see those big assist totals.
Yeah, very timely passing for them, Steve, and that's why they've been able to jump out to this lead.
And we'll see you in just a moment. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Miami, Chris Bosh and Ilgauskas in the middle. House is out there with Mike Miller, and it's LeBron at the threesome. Now, here is our test. Nailed from three-point land. Johnson's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Lakers.
We knew the big three when they came together, guys, that they would be good. But they did a pretty decent job, I thought, of finding complementary players to fill out the roster after a big chunk of the salaries went to the big three.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Hi, Kevin. Well, one of the things that was key to the Miami Heat's success was Coach Eric Spoelstra showing his level of fitness throughout the turbulent seasons this season. His calm demeanor helped him rise the season under the microscope. Dwayne Wade said of Spo, one thing I always said about Coach Spo is he's even. He's even keel. He never gets too high or too low. And that is what helps this team win games, guys.
Thank you, Doris. A lot of coaches wouldn't have been able to deal with the season that we had last year.
A lot of ups and downs, and even in that finals matchup against Dallas, Spoelstra kept his cool.
And stolen by Miller.
Oops. You got to watch it if you bring the ball down when you're on the low block.
This one falls for Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Miami. Wade comes in for LeBron. He's perfect from the line this time. And here are the Lakers. Blake for three. And again, it's the Lakers who deep.
The defensive breakdown there. They didn't play close enough on the inbound, and they gave up the triple. But I thought last season was a tough one for Ron Artest. I mean, he struggled with the shot. Even his defense was a little subpar and not as consistent as we've seen in the past.
Haslam defended by Gasol. Shot clock at 6. And fouled hard that time. No get to the line and shoot two. They get Paul Gasol. And Clark for a test last season as he struggled. Some of the coaches' critiques played out in the media. Steve, I don't think Ron appreciated that very much.
No, there was even a rumor that he might have wanted to trade prior to the All-Star break, but fortunately for LA and for Artest, he started to play much better after the All-Star break. He got more consistent and finished strong. And he's still a guy who can help the Lakers just with his physical play and his toughness.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. Three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. And that one falls for Bosh.
You know, you go back to the finals, and I think Bosh certainly was a factor on the floor. He didn't have the best shooting percentage, but he got better as that series wore on.
Now here's Kobe. 15 points in the game. Wade picks him up. Back to Artest. Over Miller. And Artest with the basketball assist from Kobe. Artest's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, going back to Bosh, guys, in the finals, he was inconsistent with his shooting percentage, but he had stretches where he was really good. Remember, he hit that game-winning shot in Game 3. I thought he was overall pretty solid for the Heat last season and in the playoffs.
Good work. And Kobe the bucket with the assist by Artest. Artest's got 4 assists now tonight. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Boy, I tell you, the Lakers are always tough on their home court. I mean, visiting teams can get a little starstruck, too. I mean, all kinds of celebrities hanging out in the crowd. And just as many famous people watching as actually playing in the game when both play the Lakers.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Theo Ratliff comes in for Andrew Bynum. And it's Johnson in for Steve Blake. And then for Miami, Juwan Howard's checked in for Bosh. LeBron comes in for Mike Miller. And it's Chalmers in for Eddie House. Going back to that Lakers home record, 30-11. Last season, tied for the 5th best home record in the league. And Steve, you start overlapping. You know, the star watching at the games, good play on the floor. That's quite a scene.
It's a great scene. One of the great venues in the NBA. And the Lakers, they're competitive year in, year out. And they'll continue to be a tough team, whether it's at Staples Center or on the road.
Chalmers against Fisher. Here's Kobe. He's got 17. Artest. That's him. Coming off an assist by Kobe. That's 10 points for Ron Artest. LeBron gets to Wade. He gathers. Yes, that's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's now got 6 assists now in the game. And here's Kobe for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
This is an interesting matchup. Neither team has been able to get an edge.
I tell you what, it's been enjoyable to watch this one. I mean, they haven't given an inch to each other. Neither side is backing down in this one.
Wade can't hit. The Lakers in the lead. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Kevin, Kobe Bryant, one of the best shooting guards in NBA history. But when asked what he wanted his legacy to be, he said, quote, "When my career is over, I want them to think of me as an overachiever despite the talent I have. Hopefully, they perceive me as a person who did whatever he had to do to win above all else. Above anything, above stats. If they say that about me, I'll be happy." And fellas, with his work ethic, it doesn't seem like a stretch.
Thank you, Doris.
Kobe obviously has not natural ability with his renowned work ethic, not to mention the 5 titles. I think he is a guy who did a great job of realizing his vast potential.
The Lakers making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. And then for Miami, Ilgauskas is checked in for Haslem. Bosh comes in for Juwan Howard. And Mike Miller subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Now, here's Chalmers. He has 5. And they get it. And there's Miller. Good that time on the assist by Chalmers. Chalmers has got his 4th assist in this one. Out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
He took a gamble there to try to disrupt that pass.
Yeah, he couldn't quite get a hold of it, but still a nice play.
Gasol backing down. That one goes. Gasol's got 6.
And I think defensively, you've got to commit a second defender because he's just destroying you right now.
Yeah, one-on-one, he's been a handful.
And Kobe forces it down home.
Great job taking that one all the way to the hoop.
Yeah, he made the D look non-existent and foolish.
Special thanks to the camera crew as well for giving us that last Sprite slam feeling. Wasted no time on that one. Miller's got 9 points now in the quarter. Dishes to Barnes. Shoots the 3. They get it back. Tipped. Fisher, the pass to Kobe.
Gasol.
The 3. Good. Barnes has got his first 3 points of the game.
I like the way he orchestrated it in tight that time, fellas.
1 second left. Again, the Heat good for 2. And so we wrap up the first half. Lakers ahead, leading by 6.
Your Lakers, 15.
Good Thursday night to you and yours. I'm Damon Bruce. Let's get you straight to the HP halftime report. The Lakers playing with poise so far. They're tough to defend when they share the ball like this. Time and again, they're finding the open man. A superstar displayed by Kobe Bryant. What he's been able to do from the field has been nothing short of spectacular. Only a select few players in the league can shoot the ball like that. And for the Heat, it's a grinded-out effort. They've taken full advantage of that charity stripe. Those free throws, they add up. A jaw-dropping performance from Dwayne Wade. He's got 14 points and has also chipped in with a few steals. The two players who've had an easy time finishing off around the rim, here are your leading scorers. And now back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K broadcast crew for the beginning of the third quarter.
So many times I should have taken back this moment. These words.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Artest and Powell in the forward slots. Fisher and Kobe man in the backcourt. And it's Bynum in at the front. That's the Laker front. Puts it up. And Artest with the basket on the assist from Derek Fisher. Fisher's got his third assist on the night.
Well, the West has long been considered the stronger of the two conferences in the NBA, but Miami, with its revamped roster, really had no problem beating Western Conference foes last year.
Eyes in the post, and it's laid in by Kobe. Kobe's got 24 points.
You know, he's not going to make a mistake when he gets in tight. That's a good hoop there.
Fisher against Chalmers. The finger roll finish at the bucket. You're right, Steve. Going back to Miami in the West, 20-10 against that Western Conference. That was kind of a rarity.
Kevin, if you compare their numbers against the West versus the East, the Heat had a much easier time putting up points against the Western Conference.
Releases from 15. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Chalmers. 6 points for LeBron.
That's 3 for 4 field goal shooting here in the third, so offensively they're looking good.
Here's Kobe. He's got 24.
You know, guys, thinking back to Chalmers in the NBA Finals last year, he was one of the Heat's role players that I thought really ramped it up in a tough series and helped out the big three quite a bit. That's a nice, efficient work that he's been doing. I mean, we haven't seen him take many bad shots. And that's the sign of a mature, poised player.
And the Heat all-time hit.
They brought up Chalmers, Charles. I mean, he was really, really good in that final series against Dallas. Knocked down his three-point shots, did a nice job of running the club. And I think really made a case for being the future starting point guard for the Miami Heat.
The three from LeBron. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Kobe kicks to Fisher. There's the triple. Gets it to go. Fisher's got 8 points.
That's 9 straight points coming off 3 3-pointers. The defense just getting shelled.
And Kobe throws it down. Big time action. Strike slam cam once again.
That was unbelievable, Coach. That is major bounce to the ounce there.
He can fly, guys. There's no doubt that he can take off.
No doubt he can fly. What do you call it, Clark? Bounceability? Smart. Use that big height advantage. Get the shot off.
Well, it's hard to put a big man on him, Steve, that far from the hoop. I mean, he's versatile.
Right up. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist from Kobe. 8 points for Pau Gasol.
Just zipping the ball around the perimeter. Good advantage for them in terms of points off assists.
Well, they say coaches always talk about how defenses can't keep up with the fast-moving ball, and attacking with the pass makes you much harder to defend.
It's stolen by Haslem. Here's Wade. Bounces up and throws it down.
Well, he took that one to the rack with some purpose.
I'll say beautiful dunk there, Steve.
Yeah, how about the agility? You know, just the power and the skill. Impressive.
Now Kobe. He's got 26. And Bynum backing in. Gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Well, Mike Brown is part of the Greg Popovich coaching tree. In fact, I played for him in San Antonio in 2003 when he was an assistant. Excellent coach, really a guy who will emphasize the defensive end of the floor. That's his forte.
Now, here is our test. 21 points in the game. Outside, Kobe takes a three, and the rest is good. Kobe's got 7 points for the game. Steve, good point about Mike Brown. You know, Clark, his familiarity with the Western Conference and some of the big teams in that conference, I'm sure a big reason why the Lakers got him.
Well, I think all around he's just an outstanding coach. I mean, he's in his prime. He's a young, relatively young coach who's had tremendous experience. So his record is very impressive. His demeanor and personality and philosophy, I think, is really solid. It helped that he was coaching LeBron, but make no mistake, you just don't stumble into what he's been able to do as far as wins go. I mean, he's won almost 2/3 of his games as an NBA head coach, and that list is short when you start looking at the resumes of head coaches that have won 2/3 of the games in coaching.
One shot, and that one's good by Miller. Miller's got 11. Here's Kobe. He has 29. Goes up. Shot denied. The Heat trail by 9. Knocks it loose. He feeds it to Ilgauskas. Over Blake. And another basket for Miami.
3 straight hoops in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
Now, there's really no excuse for giving up easy baskets in transition. You got to get back and hustle.
And, you know, despite the number of turnovers, Kevin, they still got the lead here.
Well, eventually, guys, you know those mistakes will come back and haunt you, so they've got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball.
Here's Kobe. And that falls. Kobe's got 31.
And you got to love what he's been able to do with the ball in his hands in this game.
And here's LeBron outside. Gets it to go.
He has so much offensive imagination. Always seems like he's ready to try something new.
Here's Kobe. He has 31. Feeds it to Barnes. There's the three. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, double-double through the first 3 quarters, so he is giving them a huge boost.
Yeah, stat sheet stuffer of a performance, Steve, making his presence known across the stat sheet.
Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And now let's send it to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for our Sprite Spark of the game. Doris?
Hi, guys. Well, it was the stretch by the Lakers that garners the Sprite Spark today. A big run in the second quarter has been the story in this one so far, and could stay that way if they hold this lead. We'll see if they can finish things out here in the fourth, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. That run was a critical stretch, Clark, of the game.
It sure was. I mean, once the pilot light was lit, they didn't let up.
Well, offensively, it all came together for them, Clark, and it really allowed them to kind of take control of the game at that point.
So with LeBron on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Wayne Wade and Mike Miller at the 2 and the 3. Chris Bosh and Ilgauskas in the middle. And it's House in the point guard position.
Yeah, you can tell they're getting frustrated defensively. All these three-pointers falling.
Yeah, Steve, they're ready to throw their hands up. You can see it. The frustration is very visible. I mean, when you spread the floor and shoot the three the way they've done here in the second half, it's really hard to defend. That's now 6 straight points off open threes. Get a hand up, fellas. Pay attention to the scouting report.
Well, you know how quickly things can go south when you start giving up wide open looks to this team.
They rule this one. Goal Off the shot.
Fellas, they are heating up from outside now.
Yep, of their last 5 hoops, 3 of them have come from long range.
The Heat trail by 10. From past the arc. And again, Miami with the triple.
They strike right back with a 3 of their own.
See, that's a great way to respond after giving up the long ball.
And here is Barnes. Johnson outside. A 3-ball. And another 3 for the Lakers.
3-pointers have been a huge problem for this defense.
Yeah, they've been a day late and $1 short. And it's costing them. You got to get there sooner.
And the Heat call time here.
Guys, 21-9 were the Lakers last season against the Eastern Conference. They've been within a game of that record for the last 4 seasons. That's really consistently impressive.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Pau Gasol is checked in for Barnes. And Kobe is subbed in for Johnson. And a new group in for the Heat. Eric Dampier is checked in for Augustus. Haslam comes in for Chris Bosh. LeBron is checked in for Mike Miller. And Chalmers in for Eddie House. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
Thank you, Doris. We look at the teams in the East, not many who can match the length the Lakers possess up front. What am I saying? There are a few teams in the entire league that can match that kind of length, Steve.
Yeah, the Twin Towers, Miami and Gasol, really the Lakers' trump card. I think that's the key to this club. They've got to take advantage of those 2 guys this year, beat people up down in the block and on the glass. But if they can improve their defensive work on the perimeter, this could be a great team.
Pulls up on the wing. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Artest. Artest's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort he was. And it's Wade with the jam.
The only question there was who was going to finish it. Easy, fast break.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they made the right call there, Steve.
He has looked very comfortable from 3-point line today.
Well, the bulk of his points, that's where they come from.
Back to LeBron. Wade with it. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Wade's got 13 points in the second half. A slam dunk by Wade. Here's a second look with the Sprite Slam Cam.
Well, that's a dunk you will not see very often. You won't pass that one by.
No doubt about that.
I wish he would, though. You can never see too many of those.
Stepped in the line, out of bounds there, and that will... in the possession.
Just a total lack of focus, was not paying attention to where he was.
Andrew Bynum's checked in for the Lakers. And the Heat making a change here as well. Chris Bosh is checked in for Dampier. There's Chalmers. A 3. Shots good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Getting out in transition, guys. They're coming fast and furious.
They've got the deep gasping for breath in the seconds. Very fast break points now, Steve. You know, the defense in transition typically is trained to protect the rim and the paint first, and those are the type of open looks you can get from beyond New York under those circumstances.
Here's Chalmers. He dishes it to Bosh. Pass to LeBron. They're moving the ball. Goes right up. And it's sent back by Kobe. Lakers leading by 7. Open up. Again, the Lakers.
He's distributing the ball perfectly.
Well, he keeps everybody happy, and you know what? The assist numbers don't lie.
And the basket by Chalmers.
They just lost him on the break that time defensively. I mean, he slid out to the three-point line and had plenty of room.
Now Kobe. Six on the shot clock.
Don't forget the clock.
Here's our test. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, they are getting out rebounded here, and he's showing up on the scoreboard as well.
Yeah, it's something they're going to have to improve upon if they're going to win this game.
Too open that time, made it look too easy. And now it's just a 4-point Laker lead. Now here's Kobe. Wade picks him up. Back to Artest. Three-pointer, and it's good. Artest's got 33 points.
And add to this lead, trying to close this game out.
I think it would take a lot of luck and maybe then some. I mean, it might be time to pack this thing in.
And that trims the lead to 6. Matt Barnes is checked in for Ron Artest. Well, free throw's good from Wade. And the Lakers call time here. They're ahead by 5. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. The Lakers make Artest is checked in. Here's Kobe. And they go to the intentional foul. Here's Kobe. And so they foul intentionally. Sinks the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Perfect from the line, and it's a 7-point ball game.
His free throw is there. He drained them all to raise the lead.
Tries it from the top of the key. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And the Lakers call time here. They're leading by 5. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul. It's the first. That increases their lead to 6. Two for 2, and it's a 7-point ball game. Timeout call for Heat. They're behind by 7. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's LeBron. He passes to Wade. And here's Bosh. It's in! And that cuts the lead to just 5.
These are the kinds of shots he feels so comfortable with.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I know you have to foul, but you don't want to hit a good foul shooter like that.
Yeah, you'd much rather have somebody else get to the line than this guy. He's an excellent free throw shooter.
Gets them both, and it's a 7-point ball game. There's 14 seconds left in the game. Pull from the top of the key. It's good! Here's Kobe. And now we've got the intentional foul. Sinks the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he can't convert on the second. That misses. And here comes LeBron. And Chalmers kicks to Wade. The layup off target.
On the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
And so the Lakers take the win. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.